After spring break, we got to stay in Auburn. We don't really know how our parents let us all stay together the first week of quarantine, but we were pretty lit about it. We were trying to do school. We were trying to figure out all the stuff that our professors wanted us to do, whether we had to Zoom and meet for class or whether we just had to figure it out on our own and get the assignments done. It wasn't the easiest adjustment from all on campus to all online.
I was like, wait, that looks like Melissa's car. And then I was like, crap, well, duh, it's gotta be Melissa's car.
We made sure we went on a walk each day so that we didn't go crazy. Excuse me, miss, is the world ending?
Like, what actually do we do with those things? Can you put it in your charger thing? I don't know.
Cute. Oh.
Most of our conversations centered around how happy we were to be together because we knew most of our friends were already stuck at home with their families, and we were just happy to be in the place that we love with each other. My friends and I all go to church together, and that obviously looked a little bit different because nobody could gather, and so we couldn't go to church on Wednesday night, but we could pretend like we were at church, but we just watched it in our living room. Ross, tell us about social distancing and what it's like for you.
Oh, it's terrible. I hate distance, but I like the social part.
My OChem professor is doing recordings, but he's only putting it on there for like the hour that we have the class.
As far as social distancing, we were all together, so among us, we didn't do a lot of that.
Is that what people are going to say at the end of this year? That hindsight is 2020?
No, they're going to be like, 2020 didn't happen.
Our last night together, we drove to our church parking lot at 2 a.m. and just sat there.
I think we should stop social distancing.
I think we should social distance.
We tried to get deep
I am gonna miss you too, Dan.
and reflected on what's going on, but this documentary isn't long enough for that, so let's just cut to the part where I went home.
You made the toilet paper off.
Hey, not video.
Dad, I'm making a documentary for class.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Making a documentary? Making my documentary. Do not touch that cookie to my camera one more time.
I'm just a kid of sport. Each day I love some more.
Y'all really acting out for my documentary. How has social distancing affected you?
3 girlfriends. One of them won't come out of the house.
How's the quarantine been going for you? Shay, how is online school for you?
I go to the University of Montevallo. I feel like I can focus more getting away from campus this semester personally.
What's it like living in this house with us?
A blessing, but
Quit being fake. What's it really like living in it?
also struggles like any other because I wasn't expecting to live with my best friends, which is lit, but also we weren't ready for this.
I can attest to that. What is high school like these days in quarantine?
Wouldn't know. I am a graduating senior at Belmont University. It's kind of hard because I'm the only one who was able to relink their project for a long time.
Imagine being in high school and having to freaking FaceTime your class.
College be like that too.
Yeah, but in college nobody cares about nobody. In high school, everybody cares about everybody.
As you can see, there's not much footage of any of us doing schoolwork because the minute you sat down to do schoolwork, somebody was coming in your room. Registering for classes, that was stressful. Majorette tryouts online, extremely stressful. We made sure we got out of the house to get the essentials. Example A.
I'll still bless you. Yes, I'll still bless you.
Still couldn't go to church, but thankfully we are the church, so we kept worshiping anyways.
Fight your battles for you, they gon' wonder how you sleep at night. Only do it. I just call him Jesus, my friend.
We were also at each other's throats half the time. Shay! Oh.
I'm here. Oh, I'm gonna punch everybody. If they touch me, I'm gonna.
Look
Look at all my journals. Zoom in over here. See, so we had this friend named Chewy. He was a little guy like this that got into our garage. And this, I can't remember if this is Chewy's cousin or Chewy's brother, to be honest with you. But he's just been a solid, consistent person in my life as I sit here and, you know, journal and you know, find my sanity.
There were definitely moments of delusion.
It's pretty cold. Yesterday, it was hot enough to lay outside and tan.
It's kind of cold today.
Yeah, that's why I look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Would you vote for him for president?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yes.
No.
The corona turned me blonde back.
Some of us even got a little adventurous and wanted to change their hair color.
There's a COVID-19 face, this is it.
Like, I just don't want you to hurt yourself.
We interacted with our neighbors quite a bit. Had to go across the street and borrow some eggs.
I'm the hero of this house once again. What?
Boring.
What in the house that I'm in the house?
Other than that, most of the time, if we had nothing to do, we were just dancing.
This life got too deep for you, baby.
Blessings.
Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide.
There's nobody else I'd rather spend my quarantine with.
Put that in your documentary. Except for my actual friends. I've got to get back to Auburn.
I'm trying to go to school.